today's video, we're diving deep into 3 powerful foods that can restore leg strength and improve circulation. Now you might be wondering, why legs? Well, our legs are our foundation. They carry us through life, literally. And when our legs are strong and our circulation is good, we feel it throughout our entire body. We have more energy, we recover faster from workouts, and we just feel lighter and more mobile. If you've been dealing with stiff legs, poor circulation, or just want to keep your legs in top shape, you're in the right place. These foods are packed with nutrients that support your leg muscles, enhance circulation, and even help with recovery after exercise. So let's jump right in. Let's start with beets. Now I know, beets might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of leg health. But trust me on this one. If you've been following health trends lately, you've probably heard that beets are a powerhouse for improving circulation. But why is that? Well, beets are packed with nitrates. And no, I'm not talking about the kind you find in processed meats. These are naturally occurring nitrates that our bodies can actually use in a beneficial way. So what happens is, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide is a really important molecule that helps to widen your blood vessels. This is key because wider blood vessels mean better blood flow, particularly to the legs. Think about it like this. Imagine your blood vessels are like highways, and your blood cells are the cars traveling on those highways. If the highways are narrow and congested, traffic is going to slow down, right? That's kind of what happens when your blood vessels are constricted. But when you have nitric oxide in your system, it's like widening those highways, allowing traffic to flow more smoothly. This means more oxygen and nutrients can reach your leg muscles, which is essential for their strength and function. And it's not just about feeling more energized. Improved blood flow also helps to reduce muscle soreness and speed up recovery after exercise. So, if you're someone who likes to stay active, incorporating beets into your diet can be a game changer. Now you might be thinking, okay, but how do I actually eat beets? Well, the good news is they're incredibly versatile. You can roast them, juice them, add them to salads, or even blend them into smoothies. Personally, I love roasted beets with a little bit of olive oil and salt. It's a simple, delicious, and incredibly healthy way to enjoy this amazing vegetable. One thing to keep in mind is that beets can sometimes have a slightly earthy taste that not everyone loves. If you're new to beets, I recommend starting with smaller portions and gradually incorporating them into your diet. You can also try different cooking methods to find what you like best. Roasting beets tends to bring out their natural sweetness, while juicing them is a great way to get a concentrated dose of those beneficial nitrates. So, don't be afraid to experiment and find what works for you. Your legs and your taste buds will thank you for it. Next up is fatty fish, and no, I'm not talking about the greasy fish and chips you might be picturing. I'm talking about healthy fats, the kind that actually do your body good. We're talking about fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines. These are the superstars of the fish world when it comes to leg health. Now, the reason these fish are so beneficial is because they are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of omega-3s. They're like the celebrities of the nutrient world, and for good reason. Omega-3s are essential for reducing inflammation throughout the body, and that includes our legs. See, inflammation is a natural process, but when it becomes chronic, it can lead to all sorts of problems, including pain, stiffness, and even reduced blood flow. That's where omega-3s come in. They act like powerful anti-inflammatories, helping to calm things down and keep our blood vessels healthy. And remember how we talked about nitric oxide and how it helps to widen blood vessels? Well, omega-3s actually work synergistically with nitric oxide, making it even more effective. So, by eating fatty fish, you're not only reducing inflammation, but also enhancing the positive effects of nitric oxide on your circulation. But the benefits of omega-3s don't stop there. They also play a crucial role in maintaining the health of our blood vessels themselves. You see, our blood vessels are like any other part of our body. They need proper nourishment to stay strong and flexible. Omega-3s provide that nourishment, helping to keep our blood vessels elastic and resilient. This is especially important as we age, as our blood vessels naturally tend to become stiffer over time. By including plenty of omega-3s in our diet, we can help to counteract this process and maintain healthy blood flow for years to come. Now I know what you might be thinking, okay, I get it, fatty fish is good for me. But how often should I be eating it? Well, the American Heart Association recommends aiming for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. That's about 3.5 ounces per serving, which is roughly the size of a deck of cards. And the great thing about fatty fish is that it's incredibly versatile. You can grill it, bake it, pan fry it, add it to salads, or even make fish tacos. One of my favorite ways to enjoy fatty fish is to simply bake it in the oven with some lemon, herbs, and a drizzle of olive oil. It's a quick, easy, and incredibly flavorful way to get your omega-3 fix. So don't be afraid to get creative in the kitchen and find ways to make fatty fish a regular part of your diet. Your legs and your heart will thank you for it. Now for our third and final food, we're going to indulge in something a little more decadent: dark chocolate. Yes, you heard me right, dark chocolate, but not just any dark chocolate. We're talking about the good stuff, the kind with at least 70% cacao. This is where the magic happens, because dark chocolate with a high cacao content is packed with flavonoids. Now, flavonoids are powerful antioxidants that offer a whole host of health benefits, but when it comes to leg health, they really shine in their ability to boost nitric oxide levels. Remember how we talked about nitric oxide and how it acts like a vasodilator, widening our blood vessels and improving blood flow? Well, flavonoids in dark chocolate actually work in a similar way, further enhancing the effects of nitric oxide. So, by enjoying a piece of dark chocolate, you're not only satisfying your sweet tooth, but also giving your circulatory system a little boost. But the benefits of dark chocolate don't stop there. Flavonoids also have anti-inflammatory properties, which, as we discussed earlier, can be incredibly beneficial for maintaining healthy blood vessels and reducing muscle soreness. So, not only does dark chocolate help to improve blood flow, but it also helps to create a more optimal environment for our muscles to recover and repair themselves. Now I know what you're thinking. This is too good to be true. Are you telling me I can eat chocolate every day and have healthy legs? Well, hold your horses. While dark chocolate does offer some amazing health benefits, moderation is key. Remember, we're talking about dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao. This is not an excuse to go down the candy aisle and load up on milk chocolate bars. Milk chocolate is often loaded with sugar and other added ingredients that can actually counteract the health benefits of the cacao. So when it comes to dark chocolate, a little goes a long way. Aim for a small piece, about 1 to 2 ounces per day, and savor it. Pay attention to the taste, the aroma, the way it melts in your mouth. Mindful eating not only enhances the enjoyment of food, but also helps us to feel more satisfied with smaller portions. So go ahead, indulge in a little bit of dark chocolate guilt-free. Your taste buds and your legs will thank you for it. So there you have it, beets, fatty fish, and dark chocolate. These foods can help restore leg strength, improve circulation, and keep you feeling energized and healthy. Whether you're dealing with muscle fatigue, poor circulation, or just want to give your legs some extra love, these foods should definitely make their way into your diet. Remember, it's all about taking small steps toward better health. Along with a balanced diet, don't forget to stay active and make time for stretching, walking, or even yoga to keep your legs strong and limber. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share with a friend, and subscribe to our great health tips. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite food for leg health? Let me know below.